In my Carnivore Collective group last night, I did a live and I did a training on dopamine, on nutritional crutches, and how to handle the ritualistic cravings that you can have because of years and years of treating foods a certain way. And just because you eat a carnivore diet and you naturally will reduce your cravings for said foods, processed foods, things like that we would typically use in a ritualistic way to wind down from the day, deal with stress, deal with emotions, all those things. Just because you're doing the carnivore diet and you're not feeling that food noise as much does not mean that there aren't going to be moments in your life, like during transitional times, where you might crave just the comfort of using food as an emotional support. For me, I am a coach and I am 3.5 years into carnivore. And I'll tell you that this week is a little bit of a challenging week for me. I am transitioning to being like a summer mom, right? My kids ended school today. Have my youngest and all of his friends at the field right now playing soccer. And my schedule, what that does is that my schedule changes and it's a transition, right? Just like in the fall as parents or going back to work or whatever your schedule is, there are transitions in our life and those things can be stressful even if you're excited about it, right? So what I'm getting at is for me, I've been craving carbs this week. I've been craving like chips. I've been craving the routine of sitting down and kind of using food in a numbing way. And I've been trying really super hard to be present with myself and to work through all of the skills that I have and that I coach to help me not just to replace the habit and ignore the feeling that I want to use food in that way, but actually just to feel the feelings, right? So sometimes it's not just about replacing the habit and distracting yourself, but it's actually about saying like, oh, okay, I'm feeling this feeling that I used to feel where I want to use food to kind of numb or to comfort myself. Hey, I'm not actually stressed out. I'm just feeling excited to have my kids home. Yes, it's going to be a life transition and we're going to have to figure out new schedules, new routines. Every summer is different. They're at different ages. But actually what I'm feeling as anxiety is actually excitement in some ways. And so I've sat down with my notebook and I've sat down and just kind of listed out all of my feelings and journaled in like a list format. And that satisfies the desire to need to use food to comfort. So hopefully that helps. Just because you're carnivore and just because you've shut down that food noise in a way doesn't mean that it won't pop up. And I think that it's useful to have someone to coach you through how to change that relationship with food. So have a great day.